things in new. Did flare the this. Package showcase. Redid this. Oh, new Apoc. Flame Reaver and whatever the thing is called. Big Dwayne. I don't think it's anything else. I guess I'll do Apocalyptic Shadow. Yippee. Alright, no, we had a new one already. When do we unlock
Peaceful
the last
days
one?
are like breezes, carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Where are you pointing? Oh, are you pointing at me? No, it's just pointing. Uh, when did we get the next one? This is obviously not soon. This one is in 11 days. Huh. I did not know we had to do Apocalyptic Shadow. Interesting.
The
Nope.
form of the unknown causes one to stop.
Yeah. Maybe with 7 safeguards, beacons broken, 12 stage follies are dispelled, their skills are recovered, and the ultimates are activated. Skill damage taken by all enemies increases by 25%, which is obviously really good. Ichor Beast. Anything interesting I should know? Beforehand. Increases damage taken by Boss Mirage by 50% after its weakness is broken. Loses the first layer of toughness and immediately into the shackle shadow state. Boss Mirage goes into the shadow community directions. I don't fully remember how. Already using dying sobs and put something such as dying sobs on the launch of the vessel. Tears challenging state. But suffering is essential and feels powerful. It's not scary. Yeah, I don't actually know that much about the Flame Reaver and how they work. As for the next one, after many of the boss pain, date, death state. It's delayed. That's just the more you get to do a shit ton of damage to it. Well, the parts regenerate during its next action. When all 3 parts in the faint death state on simultaneously, the body enters weakness break state. Plus, Mark's action is delayed for the blade, increases damage taken 10%. Another engine transfers only weakness type, Disaster's right hand and Dawn's left hand. It's the transferring weakness stuff that I hate. Boss March will inflict a one. I mean, everything becomes physical inside of the domain, though. The boss mod will inflict a quantum imaginary type infusion status on targets. Interesting. And being inflicted by both type infusion status simultaneously result in being inflicted with a snare lock state. What the fuck is snare lock? What is snare lock? Huh. Interesting. I will grab my own music in the mute. So I can. Huh. Interesting. This is certainly an effect. I'll make sure to put a timestamp to where I stop talking, especially for myself, because I'll be using my own gameplay in a playlist called HSR Gameplay No Commentary, which is public on my thing. It's not just mine. Let me grab music. What will I be listening to today? What will actually show up in the mixes category on YouTube? First thing is Anna Kaboom. I will take that. I will take that.
peaceful.
Cool it.
Light up the dawn.
There's death and finding life. And to doubt farewell.
1,000 wonders. Fight as one.
For tomorrow.
Torment.
This mortals will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Bless.
Thank you.
I've heard the call.
I can still keep going.
Was it your prescription?
I can't thank you enough. The enemy is before me.
The coffins consume me. Hail the new dawn.
The yoke. This world is a fallen.
Is that all? Is that all? Quench the flames of blood. Rifted with strife. Is that all? Sun tear the sky. Is that all? The flames are not struck. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Her agony! Feel the scorching. Hail the new dawn!
Scorn.
I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flames of blood.
All but one day to return to the
Is that all? Rifted with strife. Sun tear the sky. All stars burn to ash.
Please stay tuned.
Incense ascends. Not yet time to
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
There'll be a way. Unite our goals.
Attack detected. Detonate.
Like until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze!
Stay in step.
Be of your body and mind.
The mood is. Let the show begin.
Clouds scattered. Yeah. Dreams of a past life are... Let us dance once more.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Attack detected.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Dream vanished. Firefly Type 4 is fight to live! The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth. This is more. Dreams of a Let us dance once more. Like until everything burns to ashes! A little something for everyone.
A day of peaceful.
Cool it.
Light up the dawn.
A thousand
Finding light.
wonders. Fight as one.
Serenity is before me.
The future will come. I'm fine.
Score.
This mortals will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thank you.
Time
still
to
keep
split
going.
with your prescription.
Thank you. I can still keep going.
To doubt farewell.
Corpses consume me. Hail the new dawn. My fury. This world is a fallen.
Is that all? I'll quench the flame's blood. Is that all? Is that all?
Granted with strife. Sun tear the sky.
The flames are not struck. Quench the flame's blood. Is that all?
Her agony.
Is that all?
Smash
I'll
the
never
idol.
yield to fate.
Hail the new dawn. Imbecile. Sun tear the sky.
All stars burn to ash. Corpses consume me.
Hail the new dawn. Torment. Score.
The flames are not strong enough. Quench the flame's blood.
All will one day die. Return to the great tree.
Granted with strife.
Sun tear the sky. My fury. Unchanging. Unceasing.
Is that all? Quench the flame's blood. Is that all?
Her agony. Hail the new dawn.
Is that all? Is that all? I'll never quench the flame's blood. Is that all?
Granted with strife. Drown the sun.
The
flames are not strong.
So tear the sky!
All stars burn to ash.
A future will come!
Please stay tuned.
Incense ascend. Not yet, time.
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
Sam in position. Detonate.
Like Firefly until everything burns to ashes! Firefly type sets the seas ablaze! May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
The mood is set, just let the show begin.
Clouds scattered. This is fight to live! Immerse your... Yeah. Dream vanished.
Take your dreams do come true. The mood is... Let the show begin!
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Be a pure body and mind.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
Attack detected. Set the seas ablaze. Like until everything burns to ashes. Firefly to fight to live. Set the seas ablaze.
The mood is... Let the show begin!
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. With clouds scattered.
That took the exact amount of time. That last fight took the exact amount of time of its TV time, by the way. 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
Careful. This is life or death.
A day of peaceful
Cool it.
Light up the dawn.
facing death yet finding life. Serenity is before me.
1,000 wondered. Fight as one.
No other choice but forward. Future will come.
Talk.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Score.
Let me tend your wounds. Spider-Man! Better late than never.
What's in your prescription?
I can't thank you enough. Torment and doubt, farewell. For tomorrow!
Corpulence consume me. Hail the new dawn.
Torment. My fury. This world is a fallen.
I'll never quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Granted with strife. The flames are not strong. Sun, tear the sky. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? For agony!
Break the
I'll
chain.
never yield defeat. Hail the new dawn. So without servants.
All will one day die.
Sun, tear the sky. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Granted with strife. All stars burn to ash.
Welcome, customers.
Smash
Let me
the
tend your
idols.
wounds. Vitamin!
Thank you.
I heard the call.
I can still keep going.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Existence is of no comfort. Tomorrow!
Let's be friends.
This world is a fallen.
Fight as one!
Corpulence consume me. Hail the new dawn. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Her agony! I'll never yield to fate. Sun, tear the sky! The flames are not strong. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Granted with strife.
Break the chain.
Hail the new dawn. So without substance.
Torment.
Feel the scorching hatred. Sun, tear the sky. Empty city.
Bless.
All stars burn to ash.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Better late than never.
Corpulence consume me. Hail the new dawn.
The yoke. Suffering is eternal.
Is that all? Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Her agony! I'll never yield to fate. Sun, tear the sky! Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Granted with strife.
Drown with sorrow.
The flames are not strong. Hail the new dawn. So without substance.
Unchanging.
I'll never
Unceasing.
tear the sky. Quench the flames of blood. agony! All stars burn to ash.
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
1,000 wonders. Fight as one.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
The future will come! For tomorrow! The core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn! Quench the flames of blood! Is that all? Is that all? Rented with strife!
Drown the sun!
Sun, tear the sky!
Please stay tuned.
Incense ascends. That one doesn't look too friendly.
Firefly Type 4! Activate!
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
Joining the battle! Detonate!
Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Dreams do come true. The mood is... Let the show begin!
Yeah.
Set the seas ablaze!
Have we met? Dream vanished. Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more.
Stay in step.
This is more fight to live!
Clouds scattered.
I will claim victory for myself. Set the seas ablaze!
Let's improvise.
No holding back. Unite our goals. Allow me to yeah.
Sam in particular!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dream vanished.
Dreams do come true. The mood is... Let the show begin!
Firefly!
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. Be a pure body and mind the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Have we met? Clouds scattered.
Fight to live! Attack detected. This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze!
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Let's improvise. The mood is... Let the show begin!
Attack! Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. body and mind.
No holding back. Take your position.
To live!
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Share good fortunes.
Yeah. Stay in step.
Set to the seas of flame!
Dream vanished.
Like until everything burns to ashes! Ah!
Okay, that was Apocalyptic Shadow. This is the closest I've gotten to... I've never really even... I don't think I've ever, like, truly beaten 4 before. I think I did it once, where I managed to squeeze out a 1 star, but 2 stars. Really good. Especially with Phainon. But I wanted to this next part, because I'm about to go through all of the characters I used and show off what their builds actually look like. So... First things first, I'm going to just show off this team that I've been using for ages. Ever since Link Shen Feud came out, I've been using this team. Hasn't changed much over the years. Originally, it was... I think here I actually had... I have to look at videos of my oldest stuff, but I had Bronya on here at some point. Obviously, that's why I have Trailblazer. The healer was Gallagher, who I think is still technically considered better, but I like Link Shen more. And Fugue replaced... Who did you replace? I have no idea who Fugue replaced, actually. But I'm going to go through these builds. Firefly, Signature Light Cone, Traces are maxed. Honestly, I'd say... Okay, yeah, also what we should show, E0. Relics, when it comes to relics, I have... Okay, I'd say they're pretty good. Like, I got 20% nearly break effect on here. This one has just under, small bit of attack. This one has small amount of break effects. This is one of the pieces that I definitely need better of. It's also attack percent, which I think is still technically the best one, right? Yeah. I have attack percent again. I think you actually want speed here, but I haven't bothered with that. But again, more break effect on here. This one, it's attack percent, more break effect, and then it's break effect with a bit of speed on it. So our speed's not the worst in the world, but it could definitely be higher. 125 is our base speed. I don't know what the preferred amount is. 250% break effect. Not really anything else of note in here. The 32% effect res is actually pretty nice. Actually, it doesn't get affected by pretty much anything a lot of the time. The effect hit rate obviously doesn't do anything. I have no buffs in here, of course. It's weirdly high crit rate from substats, probably. When it comes to also, Bridget's is the recommended set. Forge of Kalakani, and then Iron Cavalry. Harmony Trailblazer is surprisingly kind of bad. I've only got 102% break effect. I'm running a level 70 DDD. I haven't bothered maxing it out yet. This also, I should know, this is my only DDD. I only recently enhanced it to max. I think I actually have, I have one. No, I did recently get another one. But I'm not going to use it. Not max traces. Max trace for talent and basic attack, but skill and ultimate are neither max. Because again, I just haven't bothered. Relics are okay. Not really anything of note across any of them. Not really. Ended up with about the same crit as Firefly, funnily enough, but with significantly less attack, but a good bit of HP, so she's chonky. So I'm running Talia and Watchmaker. For Linksha, I'm running a Shared Feeling. I don't know what the best for her is, but this is just what I use. Traces are maxed. Relics are Forge of Kalakani and the Ash Blazing Grand Duke, which I think is not even on her recommended sets. And she wants Iron Cavalry, Eagle of Twilight, or Thief Shooting Meteor are the only three that even show up in here, and only one of them shows up in here that is above even 3%. But I went with Ash Blazing Grand Duke because I thought that was pretty funny, because it increases her attack with each attack. And I didn't build her in break effect, so she's just built attack percent all the way through. She has some break effect though, 11%, 11%, 12%, then another 5.8. So she actually does have a little bit of break effect, but I cared more about her healing than anything else. So it's really high in battle. Her break effect is, where is it? I'm blind. 78%. Which is surprising because, again, she's not built into that at all. Of course, E0. I did recently get E6 for this. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting Linksha build, and I've used it since I got her ages ago. Fugue is running Signature Lycone. Long Roads Leads Home. For Eidolon, she is also E0. Talents or traces are also not maxed out, similar to Harmon Trailblazer. Not even the minor traces are maxed out. I'm missing 7 speed, 4% HP. Actually, no, more than that. I'm missing 10% HP, and then 10.7% break effect. And I don't have Fecta Primordia. What does it even do? Yeah, I don't have this. Relics, I am running, so E0. Relics, I'm running Talia and Iron Cavalry. So kind of like a mix between these two sets. I'm using this main set and this plain ornaments, and then that's how I created this. When it comes to traces, again, not maxed out. So stats on these, mostly just some speed, effect, hit rate, and then break effect. This one is the only one that doesn't really have much. It's just the base speed stat. And then attack percent here, break effects, and then effect, hit rate, speed. Again, surprisingly decent break effect on a character I didn't really do that much break effect for. 200% is honestly kind of unexpected. Once she is about 220%, that would be useful for this, but I do think she gets above that in battle. I just don't have it. So you're probably going to start seeing a theme, which is that my characters are not as built as you think they are. I don't have a single team that is with fully built characters. So that is why we're about to get into this. Oh, I didn't actually switch to it, apparently. My Phainon team is the one that's very interesting. And you'll definitely see why. We're going to skip Sunday in a bit. This is, of course, Phainon. Built him. This is just stuff I gave him immediately after pulling him, pretty much. On the fall, the Eon, which is something I've been had for ages.
Naive.
Traces are not yet maxed out. His skill is maxed, but his talent is missing 1, and his ultimate's missing 2. Basic attack is 1, but you never really use that. Other than that, though, he's nearly fully maxed. He's E0. His relics are the really interesting part, though, because these are the relics that I have just been holding on to, with the exception of this piece here, where I did actually craft this one and immediately got a good piece. I used my existing Wishful Resin and my self-modeling resin to make this. Because previously he just had a crit damage piece that didn't really have anything else on it. But the rest of these pieces, were the only ones of these I own. I don't own anything else in the Wave Strider section except for this piece here. Otherwise, I don't think I own a single other Wave Strider piece. No, I have this helmet, but I haven't modeled it. But yeah, these are just pieces I pulled out of nowhere, and surprisingly, they got up some pretty decent stats. 80 crit rate over 180 crit damage is honestly surprising for me. Especially with 3,100 attack. He's got a little bit of break effect. No effect res, I don't think. Which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter when he enters his ultimate. It's surprising how well I made this. Bailu is just stuff I threw together, for the most part. It's simple. I'm pretty sure it's all Gallagher's old pieces, and then Gallagher's actual pieces here. Yeah, because Gallagher doesn't have anything right now. Not talent increased. Signature light cone, my first ever 5-star light cone. E2. Broken keel, passerby. Pretty decent-ish stats. A lot of HP substats. These two are not too great, but it does give her a ridiculously large amount of break effect. Which is probably why I had it on him before. Outgoing healing boost with a lot of crit damage on it. And then, again, more break effect on top of the HP. And again, more break effect. Which is why she has... Oh yeah, traces are... They're there. 8,000 HP. Surprisingly high crit damage and break effect. Really good outgoing healing bonus. Surprisingly, really good effect res for the extra crit damage boost. And again, that 8,000 HP, even with the low trace numbers, is actually way more than enough. Especially on Bailu, who's surprising. I feel like she's overlooked. Mostly because she doesn't have any sort of cleansing ability. I don't have this yet. Which, yeah, I'm leaving a lot of stats on the table that I really should get at some point for a lot of these characters, but that is neither here nor there, to be honest. Okay, now, Tingyan is who we're going to go with next, which you might notice something immediately kind of stands out, and it's why the Sunday is reasonable,
Peace.
and you'll see this.
Peace is above all things.
Light Cone is poised to bloom, which gives her not only an attack boost, but gives her a crit damage boost to people of the same path, which if you notice on this team, is only herself and Sunday. She has really shit things here. I just got this, and that's it. That's it. She doesn't get the free energy every turn, and she doesn't increase the damage of her own basic attack. So, yeah, and everything's really low level, and this is with being E6. Her relics are just things I threw together. She only has 3 pieces that actually fit with each other, and that is the 2-piece musketeer. As for the stats themselves, well, they're just kind of there. I mostly use her just because she has an ultimate that does energy regen, and she could immediately start the battle with it, especially when you have 8 technique points. But the character that is the most interesting on this entire set, level 40 Sunday, with past and future only level 70. His traces are maxed at 3, with only 1 of his bonus abilities available. Meaning I can't even get the debuff cleansing or the free energy. His relics are good, which is why he has 189% crit damage, making that 209% with this, because he's using, and this is why I couldn't use the Herda during any of this, because my Bronya set is on Sunday. I'm not kidding. Because a lot of his stuff is not scaling, the only stat he really needs is crit damage, which is what's insane. So I just gave him a set that gives him a crap ton of crit damage. This piece is mid, but it still works because of this high speed. But yeah, you can see he just has a lot of crit damage, a decent amount of speed, which gets him up to 131. Which, of course, doesn't really line up with him, because he's only at 101. But, it doesn't really matter to me. And it's Sprightly Yonwak. It's the energy regeneration one that gives immediate advance 40% upon the start of the battle. He's also easier because I just got him, which is why he's level 40. And I haven't leveled him yet. So a lot of his buffs that would be like scaling are just happen to be good enough to where it doesn't matter. Obviously, with each level of this, he increases by approximately 1.8% for the crit damage boost, plus an extra 0.4% for the flat amount he gives. So the difference, at least at max, would be noticeable, but doesn't really matter as much as people might think. The crit rate is only 1% per level. So at max level, I think it's 20%, I think, at max level. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't scale on anything. So all I have to worry about is the action advance and the small bits of damage boost. Because his damage boost isn't really that high compared to someone like Bronya. But what matters is, again, the crit damage stat, which I have really high. And that's really it. That, and then he doesn't die, which is why he has decent HP and surprisingly high defense. But because of that, he doesn't need to be any higher level than this. So he's completely functional at level 40, which is why this character is so insane. In battle, if you had just shown me that battle, and you had shown me the Sunday, and I'd have been looking at the Sunday, I would have been none the wiser. Which is what's so insane about this set. Like, his HP is surprisingly good, because across these sets, he's getting, first of all, he gets flat 40 plus the base HP from this, 10% defense, 9.1% defense, 11.6% HP, 13.5% defense, 21 defense, 42 HP, 20% defense, 5% defense, 14% HP. And because that, because the only thing that really mattered for him was having the high crit damage, and then, well, that's something that's baked into his kit, which is his energy generation. For Phainon. I don't know. It's weird. And I think that's all for now, so probably have to put multiple timestamps for those different spots. Otherwise, I just wanted to show just how ridiculous this Sunday is. My builds are not good, and I never said they were. Yeah, that's where he is. He usually sits down there. I knew when I saw him nowhere else, I knew he was under the bed. So yeah, just so everyone knows, you don't need to have perfect builds to beat this stuff. It's just that the numbers are ridiculous. I did need to have really good characters. Phainon with both Sunday and Tingyan. I needed to have my pretty much one of, if not the one of, this has to be one of the best possible teams you can have for Firefly, realistically. I think the only difference might be swapping Harmony Trailblazer out for... I think Ruan Mei is better. I didn't even realize she did break efficiency till today when I did a thing that had her in it. Like, I have Linksha, I have Fugue, Harmony Trailblazer. Not to mention Firefly and Fugue both have signature icons. You don't need the absolute best to perform, like, to do at least enough to get most of the stuff. Because the only thing I'm missing out on from not clearing this entirely, because it's the only one that does this, is I'm missing out on 80. And that's it. And of course the 100 feathers, but the feathers, I don't really buy much with these. These are the only two I ever buy. There's not really reason to waste on any of these. It's just not worth it. You get one per. How would you do that? But yeah, that's all for now. That's enough rambling. Catch you next time.